Welcome back to Behind the Mountain. Today we're going to be catching up with Malenko by Paget's rider, Davey Todd. So Davey, a little bit of a different setting than what you're used to this week at the TT.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's nice to get out, have a little coffee from Conrod's and get out on the lake, somewhere a bit more peaceful, let's say.
So obviously return to the roads after 3 years now. What's it been like being back with the Paget's team?
It's awesome. It always is. Every race I do with the Malenko by Paget's motorcycles team is awesome. They're just such a family-run team that it's a real nice atmosphere to be surrounded in, a nice place to be, and always relaxing and nice to go racing with a team like that. They keep you relaxed, keep you in the right mindset for when you go racing and you have to do the job right, I guess.
Is there any sort of added pressures, do you think, being with Paget's? Because obviously they've been in the industry for a long time, they've had plenty of success at the TT. Do you find that comes with it?
I wouldn't say there's any added pressure as such. It's more the other way for me. It's actually puts your mind at ease more for the pure fact that you know how good the Paget's team are. You know how many years they've been winning races and producing race-winning bikes. So every time I get on one of their bikes, I know what's underneath me is really good. Always a really reliable bike to produce, but also fast and handles good too. So it actually puts your mind at ease knowing how good the bike is underneath you, and what's left to do is up to the rider, which is good really for me.
So what's it like also having Connor as a teammate? I know you've been on a team together in previous years, but what feels different this year?
Well, it's just nice to be back at the TT, back at the Northwest, and the road's paddock and the road's atmosphere is different to short circuit. It's different to BSB, so it's nice to be back at the TT. I think more than anything, there's always a special atmosphere, but it's always good being teammates with Connor. We get on really well, we're good friends, and he's always a really approachable guy, easy to get along with, so easy to get along with. So we'll always talk about stuff that we're doing with our bikes to each other and run it by each other. Any changes we think we should make with the bikes, which makes it easier that there's two of you trying to get things perfected, which really does help.
So obviously, like we say, we've not had the TT for nearly 3 years now, but what sort of prep have you been putting in to get back here?
So we've been just riding bikes, I think, is the most important thing to ever do. As a racer, yeah, we haven't been at the TT. I've been keeping on top of learning the course and knowing where I'm going and remembering stuff like that, as such as using the TT game on PlayStation, playing that to keep my laps up to speed and watching onboards as well. But also racing at BSB, racing supermoto and motocross to keep my bike fitness up and keep me riding good and keep me bike fit, which I think is one of the biggest things.
So how did it feel for you getting that first lap in after all this time off?
So it was really good getting that first lap in it. It was obviously a bit of a shock to the system, just from the pure fact of how bumpy it is and how fast you're going. The speed thing was something that I knew that was going to be a shock to the system. But after that, you settle in and you get back used to it, and remember how awesome it is to ride around the TT course, and there is honestly nothing better.
So you obviously had some great results at the Northwest 200 recently. Is there anything that you can take from that and bring it over to the TT, or is it a different ballgame completely?
No, there's definitely stuff that you can take. It's a road race at the end of the day, and we were strong at the Northwest. What I was really surprised to be battling with Glenn Irwin, who's a top superbike rider at British Championship level, So being able to do that in the Superbike race, and then the same again with Lee Johnson in the Supersport race. We were battling with him where I would say Supersport is really his class at the minute. Won a TT in the Supersport class only just, and he's strong in that class. So to be doing that in those races was really cool for me to do that. So taking a lot from the Northwest, moving into the TT was good for knowing the bikes were comfortable at speed as well. But as we all know, TT is a different thing. There's nothing that compares to it. So you got to go into the TT with an open mindset and not expect too much. Like, it's crazy how well it's going. It is honestly a shock to me. I know everything's been going well up to this point this season, but I've just tried to come here not expecting anything, not putting too much expectation on my own shoulders, expecting results or expecting lap times. I just wanted to come here and see how things go after a few years away, and just having fun out there, not pushing it, not taking any risks, been having fun, and the lap times have been coming. So
we're on a bit of something a bit different today out on the lake down at Conrad's pizza place, but what do you do to relax and switch off from the TT when you're over here?
Honestly, there's plenty of relaxing stuff that you can get up to, whether it's a little bit of cycling or just getting out with some friends and going for a coffee and some food or whatever. But I know a lot of racers talking about switching off. Like, I love it. Like, I don't want to switch off from the TT while I'm here. Like, I love talking about bikes all the time and about the racing, about the circuit, and doing more if we can do more to improve anything. Or, to be honest, I just like talking bikes, so I'm happy to honestly not switch off from the TT while I'm here.
Right, well, we better get a couple of laps in on the lake and try not to crash, but good luck for the rest of the TT.
Cheers.
Whoa! You done?
The pedals are doing my shins in.
Go on the front. Stand up on the front of the thing. Should have got you the flag out of the car.
Come on, Sophie, full gas. To Conrad's for a pizza. Let's go.